وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. I welcome you all to Madina Book 3. Inshallah, we'll be doing our class 73 today. So moving forward, today we're going to do the concept of lesson number 21. So this lesson deals with form 6 of the Mazid Fihi verbs. We're just going to see first of all how this form is going to form, and then we'll see what are the characteristics, and then how you conjugate, and then we're going to go into the main lesson inshallah. So going back to the basic concept, the root letters. So we know we got 3 root letters: Fa kalima, Ain kalima, and Lam kalima. To form 6, first of all we have to know what is form 3. So we know how the form 3 is formed. So what we do is we add alif to fa kalima, so it becomes fa'ala. And to this form 3, when you add a third radical, third letter, which is ta, so this becomes tafa'ala. So that is your 3 plus 3. That's what is easy to remember, the third letter and form 3 of the Mazid Fihi verb. So that becomes your tafa'ala. So again, as we've learned in form 5, this will have all the fathas in Madi and Mudari'. So that's what we got to remember inshallah. So tafa'ala and Mudari' will be yatafa'alu. And got to note that the Ain kalima has got fatha. And all the other forms, the Ain kalima will get a kasra, except form 5 and form 6. We got to remember that inshallah. So the amr will be, again, take away the alamatul mudari' and make it majzoom, so it becomes tafa'al. And your masdar will be tafa'ulun. And the easy way to remember this bab will be to remember the word takathurun. Surah Takathur, most of us know that. Al-hakum at-takathur. So takathurun is the masdar on the pattern of tafa'ulun. And going to your Ism fa'il, that's the only place where you get kasra on the Ain kalima, so it will be mutafa'ilun. So this is Ism fa'il. And Ism maf'ul or Ism zaman and Ism makan, they will be in the pattern of mutafa'alun. So that is the whole summary of your form 6 here. So you have tafa'ala, yatafa'alu, tafa'al, tafa'ulun, mutafa'alun and mutafa'ilun. Before we do the conjugation of the examples, we're going to understand what are the characteristics of these form 6 verbs. There are many things which this form relate to, but there are 2 main characteristics of this form. So first characteristic, it refers to participation. So participation means there is engagement between a group of people. So where you interact with the group of people, that is the characteristics of this form 6 verb. It's called al-musharakatu. Musharakatu is, it comes from sharaka, to engage or to participate. So participation is one of the characteristic of this verb. And the second characteristic is pretension. Pretension is you pretend to be or to do something, but it is not so. You put an act. So what is it called in Arabic? It's called izharu ma laysa fi batini. So you are showing something which is not there from inside. Izharu ma laysa fil batini. So these are 2 characteristics which you can derive in terms of meaning. Once you look at the example, so it gets more clear inshallah. So first example, if you see sa'ala, it's a 3-letter verb, which means he asked a question. So he asked, you can say, okay. But if you want to bring this in form 6, so if we say tasa'ala, so tasa'ala, here people are asking question with each other. So the group of people, they ask each other. So there's a participation. Take another example, ta'awana. Ta'awana is to cooperate, but it is cooperation between each other. You cooperate with each other. So it is the example of participation, so where the more people are involved. For example of pretension, we say the person is trying to put an act. So for example, if we say tamarada, tamarada means is pretending to be sick. So if you see the root word, it will be marida. So he was sick. But if it is tamarada, he is acting to be sick. Take one more example. It's with tanawama. It's nama. It comes from nama yanamu. So if it is tanawama, is he's pretending to be asleep. He's pretending to be asleep. So these are the two main characteristics we need to remember. It's not necessary that each verb will have either this or that, but most of the words which you can relate to these type of characteristics, either it will be participation or pretension. So going to the examples. So we're going to see the conjugation of Madi, Mudari, Amr and Mastar inshallah. So first example, we're looking at Tanawala. Tanawala, it's got many meanings. So one of the meaning is to take, and the other meaning which can be taken from this is also to eat. So Tanawala is to take or to eat. So Mudari. So if you see here, so it does not have the characteristic of either participation or pretension. So it's not that all the verbs will have the same characteristics. It is some of the verbs in which comes from this form will have this. So this is like an exemption here. So tanawala. So again mudari will be yatanavalu. So the main thing is got to remember there is a fatha on the ain kalima, and mudari will be, amar will be tanawal, and mastar will be on the pattern of takathurun. It's easy to remember, bab takathur will be tanawulun. Next example, ta'awana. I think this is a participation where they cooperate with each other. Ta'awana, yata'awanu, and amar will be ta'awan, and mastar will be ta'awunun. Tasa'ala, and mudari will be yatasa'alu, tasa'al, and tasa'ulun, masdar. Tashajara, they quarrel with each other. Tashajara means to quarrel with each other. Yatashajaru, tashajar, and tashajurun. Tabaka, again here, tabaka is to pretend to cry. Tabaka. So again, if you see it's a naqis file, so we need to know how to conjugate, how to form the mastar in this, and how to write the mudari. Tabaka, yatabaka, yatabaka, and amar will be tabaka, majzumun bi hazafi harfi illa. So you drop the weak letter, and mastar will be, you see here, mastar will be tabakin. So we know how tabakin is formed. So if we look at the original pattern, it will be tabakuyun. So it will be on the pattern of takathurun. So because of ya, the dhamma is taken away and you get a kasra, and you take away again the ya with tanween dhamma and you give a compensatory kasra. So what you get is your tabakin. So we should be able to remember now. Next will be ta'ama. Ta'ama is to pretend to be blind. Ta'ama. Yata'ama, ta'ama, and ta'amin. So ta'amin is masdar. We know when you attach, you make it definite, it will be ta'ami, and the ya will become visible. So we got to remember that as well, inshallah. So hati asmal fa'ilaini min al afalil atiyati. So you need to give ism fa'il from the following verbs here. So what is this verb here? Tafa'ala yatafa'alu. What is tafa'ala means? Tafa'ala means to be optimistic. To be optimistic, to hoping the things will be in the positive way. So that is the meaning of tafa'ala. And what will be ism fa'il? It will be mutafa'ilun. Mutafa'ilun. Will be ism fa'il. Tasha'ama. Tasha'ama is the opposite of tafa'ala. Tafa'ala is optimistic, and tasha'ama will be pessimistic. And what will be the ism fa'il for this one? It will be mutasha'imun. Mutasha'imun. So these are the, you got to remember, see how the ruling to write hamza as well here. Because of kasra, you get a kursi of ya. So now we'll go to the main lesson inshallah, and we'll cover as much as possible. This is quite a big lesson, subhanallah, and you're going to learn a lot of new things and concepts and revision of what you learned before. So we got to concentrate on this lesson inshallah. It's a very interesting lesson. Let's move forward. Darsu Hadiya wal Ishroon, 21st lesson. So al-Mudarris, Amma tatasaaluna ya ikhwan. So we know amma. So what is this amma? Why do we have this meme with shadda? So these two words which are assimilated to form this word, which is an plus ma. An plus ma. About what? Sa'ala, it always comes with the harf jar an. So either it is before or after. So here you're telling about what Are you asking each other? Are you asking each other? تتساءلون أنتم مذكر. Ya ikhwan, oh brothers. Hamid says natasa'alu. So if you say Mudariya 5 in your pocket, you will say yatasa'alu, tatasa'alu, tatasa'alu, atasa'alu, and natasa'alu. So we are asking each other. And again, if you see harf jar here, an, it is come after. So either it can come before or after, but it has to have harf jar an, sa'ala or tasa'ala. Natasa'alu an, we are asking about what? Anil imtihani. Anil imtihani. Kaifa yakun. How will it be? So we are asking each other about the exam. How it is going to be. Asahlatan takunul as'ilatu am sa'abatan. So if you see a and then if you see a question mark, so we know that is your harful istifham. We're going to leave this separate. So we know when you are going to compare two things, we've learned this in book 1, that you separate those two when we use a and The first thing will come after a, and the second thing what you're comparing will be come after Is it going to be easy, or if you translate in English, we will say, is it going to be easy or difficult? So the both things come together. But here you say asahlatan. Is it going to be easy? What is going to be easy? Takunul as'ilatu. Takunu, again it is kana. So we're looking at ism kana. Ism kana is your as'ilatu. It is mu'annas. That's why we have takunu. And where is khabar kana? Your sahlatan. Sahlatan is your khabar kana, that is your muannas, because here as'ilatun is muannas. So are the questions going to be easy? Sa'abatan. Sa'abatan means it is your difficult. Are they going to be easy or difficult? And second question what they're going to ask is anastati'. So again it is a form 10. So we're going to do it later inshallah. So it means again if you look here, this is harful istifham because there's a question here. Anastati' an nanjah bitaqdiri mumtazin amla. Two things being compared. So you have a and they're separated with, so they are separated, they're not set together. Can we pass with the grade of excellence? So anastati' an nanjah bitaqdiri mumtazin amla. So here amla is actually, it means amla nastati, or is it not possible, or we can not do it. So we can drop the nastati, just say amla. So are we able to pass with the grade of excellent or not? So what does the teacher say? Itma'innu ya ikhwan. So what is the verb here? Itma'innu. So you understand, this is actually, this is a 4-letter verb, mazid fihi. So we're going to do it later on inshallah. So what is the verb here? Itma'anna yatma'innu, to be assured, to be assured. So here what is happening here? This is amr. So itma'innu, here it is majzumun bi hazafi half, bi hazafi noon. Itma'innu. So here the teacher is telling to all of the antum, all of the students there, so be assured ya ikhwan, oh brothers, sayakunul imtihanu sahlan. See, sa is your helpful istiqbal, kana yakunu, looking for your ism kana. What is ism kana here? Imtihanu. And what is the khabar? Is sahlan. Why sahlan? Because this is a muzakkar noun. Sayakunu limtihanu, the exam will be easy, inshallah. So always add inshallah. Raji'ud durusa wa ta'awanu wa la tatakasalu. Mashallah. So see all the form 6 years. Going to revise here. Raji'u. What is raji'u? This is fail sulathi. So here this, it means raji'u durusa means revise the lesson. Revise the lessons. You go back and you revise nicely. And wa ta'awanu. What is ta'awanu? You cooperate with each other. You help each other. Ta'awanu. This is your form 6. Ta'awana ya ta'awanu. And amar will be ta'awan for singular, and for the antum it will be ta'awanu. Wow represents antum. Wala tatakasalu. What is takasala? Again takasala ya takasalu is to be pretending to be lazy. Don't be laid back. Don't be lazy. You help each other and you revise your lessons. Mas'ud says, Nahnu khaifuna ya ustaz. So we are afraid. Khaifuna. So khaif, so khafa, ya khafu, khawfun is your masdar, and khaif is your ism file singular, and khaifuna. So we are afraid. We are afraid ya ustaz. Qadayna. Qada yaqdi is to spend, pass the time. So here it says Qadayna sanata. So we have spent this year kullaha. So what is kullaha here? Kullaha is for tawqeed. So we have spent the year, all of it. So here we are looking for emphasis. So yes, kullaha fil lahwi wal laib. So we have spent the whole year in the vain talking. What is lah? Lahu is your vain talk, where you spend time talking, which has not got any benefit at all, which most of us do. Unfortunately, we need to avoid this. Where we spend hours together chatting, and which is not making any benefit. So here the students are telling قَضَيْنَا السَّنَةَ كُلَّهَا فِي اللَّهْوِ وَاللَّعِبِ, in vain talking and in playing. لَعِبَ يَلْعَبُ, Laib is your masdar here. So now they are regretting. So we have spent the whole year in vain talking and in playing. Ya laytana ijtahadna, Ya laytana ijtahadna طوال العام كما نجتهد الآن قبيل الامتحان. So there are quite a few things we need to understand here. So ya laytana. So we're going to understand this verb and this word here. So what is this here? Ya. So we know ya is your harf nida. So when you have harf nida, so what is the next thing which comes after harf nida? So you will have a munada. So like Ya Ali, Ya Abu Bakr, Ya Ikhwan. So whoever you are addressing, so that person comes next to Ya always. But what do we have here? You have Laita. What is Laita? Laita is min akhwatu inna. So inna, anna, ka'anna, Laita, lakinna, la'alla. All these are min akhwatu inna. So it is not a person, it is a harf nasb. So it will have a ism, it have all the characteristics exactly like inna, which will have ism which is mansoob, and it will have a khabar. So what is happening with when you're saying ya laytana, so who is this being addressed to? Who is this being talked about? So we get this very frequently in the Quran. For example, ya laytani kuntu turaba. So who is this person talking to? I wish I was. So here ya is harf nida and the munada is mahzoof, and that munada, it is understood he is addressing to the people surrounding him. People surrounding him, either it is his family or whether it is his, the community around it. So whoever is surrounding it, so he is addressing them without taking the name, and he is telling how I wish. So it is a kind of regretful cry, you can say regretful cry. So where you wish the things were different what it is now. Here the students are regretting, and they are telling to their fellow friends there. It's like ya laytana, how we wish. Layta is your min akhwatu inna, na is your ismu layta mansubun. You need to remember ismu layta mansubun, and you need to be khabar. So we know khabar can be 5 times. So here what is it? Ijtahadna, ijtahada, yajtahidu. So that is the fa'al here. So ijtahad is your fa'al, na is your fa'il. We wish we had worked hard. So it is a past tense here. Tawal al-ami. What is tawala? Tawala is all year long. Tawal al-ami. No, all year long. So we say tul al-layl. We say, so it comes from all night long. So we say, so here tawal al-ami, it is a plural for tul. Tawal al-ami, so the whole year long. Kama najtahidu. So like how we, kama najtahidu. So like how we are working hard. Al-an, like how we are working hard now. Qubayl al-imtihani. What is qubayla? So we did in the previous class. Qalilun, qulaylun, like ba'da bu'aydun. So here, qabla, before. Qubayl is just before, just little bit before imtihan. So how we are working hard now, just before the exams. So we wish we had worked hard the whole year now, like how we are working hard now, just before the exam. Al-Mudarris. Kunu mutafa'ilina. Again, very beautiful here. What is kunu? Again, it is kana. Yakunu. This is amar. So amar singular will be anta, will be kun, and antum will be kunun. It will be yakununa mudari. So you take away ya and you drop the noon. So it will be kunu. So all of you be Be what? Mutafa'ilina. So waw is your ismukana. Waw is your ismukana and mutafa'ilina is your khabar kana. So be optimistic. Wala takunu and don't be. Wala takunu mutasha'imina. Don't be pessimistic. La da'iya lil khawf. So very nice word here. Again, we need to understand what type of la do we have here. So when we see la followed by mansoob noun, so we're gonna do it in detail in coming lessons. So we're just gonna revise what you've known so far. So this is la nafiyatu lil jins. So what does it mean here? So da'iya, it comes from da'a. So da'a has got two meanings. One is to invite. Da'a yad'u, to invite, and da'in is your ism fa'il. And the second meaning, what comes here is the need or necessary. So here it means there is absolutely no need, or it is not necessary for what? Lil khawf, to be afraid. There is absolutely no need to be afraid. La da'iya. So there is no need at all. That's what it means here. It's la nafiyatu lil jins. So it's a very powerful law. So we're going to understand the power of this law, inshallah, in our future classes. So for now, just remember that the teacher is stressing there's no need to be afraid. So be optimistic and don't be pessimistic. فَإِنَّكُمْ. Why? That's for reason. So don't be pessimistic. Don't be afraid. Because فَإِنَّكُمْ. Again, inna is come. So we know kum is your ismu inna mansoob, and we have tullabun mujtahiduna. So that is your khabar. So truly you are very hard working students. This is naat man'ud. Walhamdulillah. All praise belongs to Allah. La budda min as-siqati bi anfusikum. So what does it mean here? So again we need to understand, it's a very beautiful word here. So la Buddha. Again we have la followed by a mansoob with singular fatha. So this is la nafiyat lil jins, but it has a different meaning here. So what does it mean? Buddun. The word buddun is have an escape or to have a way out. To have an escape or to have a way out. So when you say la Buddha, that means there is absolutely no escape, or there is no way out, or it is necessary. So what does it mean here? So, and it follows by the harf jar min. I mean, in modern Arabic you say la budda an. It is compulsory. It must. You must, when you say. So here la budda min as-siqati. What is siqati means? Siqati means confidence. So it is, you must have confidence. You must have confidence. La budda min as-siqati means you must have confidence. Confidence with be anfusikum. Be, you should have confidence upon yourself. So he is trying to reassure them. So be optimistic, don't be pessimistic. You work hard, you cooperate with each other and have confidence upon yourself. Ma laka tatasha'abu ya Aba Bakrin. So teacher is asking now, Ma laka tatasha'abu ya Aba Bakrin. So what is wrong with you? So you are yawning. So tatasha'abu. Again, what form is this? Again, form 6. Tasha'aba yatasha'abu, to yawn. Why is it you're yawning? Ya Aba Bakr. So, O Aba Bakr. So, Abu Bakr says, Tanawaltu dawa'a ba'dil futur. So, again, very beautiful word here. Tanawala is to take. So, he took. What did he took? Tanawal is your fa'al and tu is your fa'il. So, dawa'a is your maf'ulun bihi. So, I took what? Medicine. Ba'd al-futuri, after breakfast. So I took the medicine after the breakfast. Yabdu. Again, bada, yabdu. Going to learn another very important rule here. Yabdu annahu munawwimun. So first of all, let's see what is this sentence here. It seems anna, again min akhwatu inna, so it will have ism and khabar, that. So you can say that with an emphasis. Who is your ismu? Inna mansubun yadullu ala dawa'a. So it seems that it is munawwimun. So what is munawwimun? Nawwama. Nama means he slept. So nawwama means he put somebody else to sleep. And munawwimun is ism fa'il, the thing which puts to sleep. So he's saying now that the medicine is kind of induces sleep. You can say kind of a sedative, you can say. So now here we got to look up at this verb here. Bada yabdu. Bada yabdu. Yabdu is your mudari'. So that is the fa'il. So where is the fa'il for this fa'il? So we need to understand here now. So it's not mustatir, because if you see, you don't see anything with the marfu sign, so we tend to say it might be mustatir, but it is not here, because there are certain verbs which will have al-masdar al-mu'awwal as fa'il. So we know, we have learned before what is al-masdar mu'awwal. It is an plus fa'il mudari' mansoob. So this combination is your masdar mu'awwal. But there is another type of masdar mu'awwal which we have briefly touched before, which is anna plus ismu anna plus khabar anna. The whole thing is masdar mu'awwal, and that the whole masdar mu'awwal can come as a fa'il. So here it seems, what does it seems? That anna, that it is a sleep inducing medicine. That it is sleep inducing medicine is that what it seems. So that is the fa'il for the fa'il yabdu. So we got to remember again, let's revise this. This anna plus ismu anna mansubun plus khabar anna. So this khabar can be 5 types. So sometimes you will have a very long sentence. The whole sentence can come as a fa'il for the fa'il. So there are certain verbs where we have this, so we need to remember. So there are 2 types of masdar mu'awwals. One is an plus fa'il mudari' mansoob, which can come as a maf'ulun bihi, it can come as a fa'il, it can come as a ism majroor. So it can be anything. So same thing here, anna plus ismu anna plus khabar anna is the whole complex is masdar mu'awwal that can come as fa'il, maf'ulun bihi, it can come as a khabar, it can come as a ism, it can come as anything, it can come as a mubtada. So we got to remember that, inshallah. So yabdu annahu munawwiman. So it seems like that medicine is sleep inducing. Al-Mudarris says izhab ila ghurfatik wastarih. So again it is amar, izhab, go to your room, ila ghurfatik wastarih. What is istaraha? Yastarihu. Istarih is your amar, so to take rest. Yakhruju Abu Bakr. So Abu Bakr goes out. So we're going to stop here, inshallah. So we're going to continue the conversation in our next class and do some exercises. As I said, it's a very long lesson, so we're going to take a couple of sessions. We're going to do it slowly and get all the concepts right. So until then, keep revising, keep practicing, and keep remembering the concepts. I'll see you again in your next class. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.